2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Starting the round at even par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards, a split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
This looks to be heading to the green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par. That's well holed. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Sitting at 2 under, tied for 4th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Currently 2 under for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That should find the bunker. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. That's disappointing. From one bunker to the next. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, that is crushed. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
That should find the surface. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Good stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He finds himself tied for 6th. This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, I don't know about you at home, but I'm very excited for some playoff action, and we begin these FedEx Cup playoffs right now. This is the first event, and Rich, there's a lot of excitement about it. How do the players feel going into this opening event of the playoffs?
Well, 125 guys have their eye on the prize now, don't they? Now, the top players, they are looking to close out the season in fine fashion and win the FedEx Cup Championship, but there's still a lot of golf to be played, Luke. Every player does have a realistic chance or a a chance. Let's not say realistic, because number 125, he's got to run the tables if he wants to win the FedEx Cup. But in saying that, it gives everybody an opportunity to finish the year out on a high note. Those 125 know they have a job for next year, so they're excited. The 70 are trying to move into the 30s, so on and so forth. So everybody has something to play for at the end of the day.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. At -2, going along nicely today.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one's on line. Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. Well holed. Let's move on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Good looking shot, this. Playing from around 150 yards here. Only 2 shots off the pace. Getting ready to play their third. 2 strokes off the lead. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. He's currently tied for second.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Oh, absolutely flushed. From about 100 yards, 1 stroke off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Currently at -4 overall. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, well holed. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And let's have another look at that one. Now leading by 1 shot.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Going with the 4-iron here. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. But not a bad approach. We'll be putting. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will move him to 6 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3. That's really not what they were looking for.
And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, it kind of burrowed itself into this first cut here. Let's see what happens. See what they can do.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Not bad. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Handy effort, that one. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's dialed in. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dogleg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Nicely done.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. He's currently sitting in first place. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 9 under, currently in top spot. Opting for the 4-iron here. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And that signs off on today's round. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B,